to family. All right, y'all. We in the building. Peace to everybody in the building. Welcome. We live in the NO. I gotta take y'all on a tour of the Spizzle. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the family in the NO. We are here, live in the flesh. Yes, your neighborhood Spider-Man is outside. You know what I'm talking about? We're on the way to the spot right now. Weather is nice. Let me see. Let me flip the camera around. We're gonna do a roll call and see who's in the building. A Roku roll call. As y'all can see, it's nice out here. You know, not too hot, not too cold. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? We rode down here. It was a nice trip. You know, 6 hours, 7 hours, right after we did our event, and it was worth it. You know. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of recap talk on the way to the venue, and then we'll get started. If you in New Orleans, I need shout out to Jefferson, yo. Jefferson navigated and whatnot. Make sure to easy Panama, easy ride, you know. So Medea, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building, Medea. Let me know if the video was buffering, and if it is, we'll just have to go live when we get to the space. You feel me? Nashawn, what up? Brap. Yo, this is gonna be Melanin Mondays on the road type shit. You know what I'm talking about? This is Melanin Monday on the road type shit. We're gonna get everything out of the way. If you in New Orleans, I need you to pull up to Ital Garden. The man in the garden. You know what I mean? Me and Blue Pill, we're gonna be doing MAGAFest Destiny today. 6 p.m. New Orleans time. 6 p.m. New Orleans time, not New York time. 6 p.m. New Orleans time is when the lecture goes live. Everybody that's not in New Orleans, you'll watch it on Zoom. We're going to have it broadcasting for you on Zoom. We can't do the lecture on YouTube because they're going to give us a strike. This information that we're going to be dealing with today, Elon Musk and the Trumpers and all of them, they don't want to hear this on an open ledger. And we don't want to get our channel taken. Zoom only. The link is in the bio. We want y'all to be in the building. I don't even got to tell you what this shit is going to be about. If you've seen a halftime show, you already know what it is. You know what it's giving. Let's do the non-ether recap, and then let's talk about the halftime show. I don't want to hold y'all too long because, you know, we are very busy right now. We about to go in the kitchen and cook up. This one is going to be a certified classic. We are in New Orleans on the soil. We made sure we got on the grid. Let's do the roll call. Shout out to all of my mods in the building. All of my mods will be responsible for dropping the links for the lecture. Right now, it's available in the Discord. You could go ahead. It's available in the description. And buy me a coffee. You'll be able to get your album on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm signing albums, putting my autograph on these albums. These are collector's items. Don't miss out. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody that came to Atlanta this strong end. It was historic. What was it, Jeff?
Oh, it was great. It was one of the best events that ever happened.
Is somebody paying you to say this, young Jefferson?
Nah, you don't have to pay
You
me.
sure?
Nah. The people showed up and they was there. And that's what the events are about. You know, the people.
It's not about us. If we throw events and it's just 3 of us there, We're going to have time. We're going to have a great time. We're going to enjoy each other's company. We'll write about it. But when that shit turns monumental is when y'all show up. So these events are about y'all showing up. I'm going to sign a petition that we get an event every quarter. So that means 4 times a year and whatnot. Very important. Every season, we should have a gathering and whatnot. Brother Rich, right now, is the Don King of promotions. You feel me? Give him his crown. Give him his title. You know, don't be stingy. Don't be bougie about it. Let that man live. You know what I mean? Let him be great. There's nobody in the community right now doing the level of events that the brother's doing with his channel. So shout out to Black Magic 363. Shout out to his Wiz. Shout out to his team, and shout out to what he does for the community when he books these events. He's been doing it since New York. Shout out to King Simon, of course. Nothing to take away from King Simon Promotions. King Simon has the crown, like a YouTube plaque, a Plaque Boy Max, right? He got the plaque. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody was in the building. Where were you? That's the $1 million question. No disrespect to nobody. I do know that a lot of people was like, I'm not flying after they seen shit, you know what I mean? After the B-Dale warning. And I don't blame y'all, you know, shit. To each his own and whatnot. Shout out to all of the mutants who managed to get there, whether they jumped through a portal, came around a mountain somewhere. However you got there, I seen a nigga pull up with some scuba diver gear. However you got there, and you were a part of history. The vibes was excellent. We are our medicine. This ain't no feel-good shit. This ain't no fake gospel. This is not me stroking egos. Yo, is this where the last one was at? Oh, it looked familiar. All these blocks look alike.
It's the 7th Ward. I stayed on that street we just passed.
Woody, what's up? Woody, what's up?
This one Manny Fresh is.
We on Manny Fresh block. Talk black to me. The people are the medicine. I'm going to keep saying it. People are the medicine. The mutants pulled up. Y'all going to be on them. Some of y'all going to be on them stages in 2, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. We going to be pulling up to watch y'all. You know what I'm talking about? It was a lot of powerful people from all over the world in Atlantis, this strong in. It was a lot of powerful people in Atlantis, this strong in. I met so many powerful people, you know what I mean? These events are like coronations for me, ceremonies and whatnot, because, you know, contrary to popular belief, I don't know everybody in the world. A lot of people in the world know me, but I don't know everybody. So I get to meet people at these events. I don't meet people when I'm on YouTube, unless you in the comment section and whatnot, and we just gotta go, you know, we use commentary and discourse in order to, you know, figure who each other is and whatnot. But other than that, it's just rare that I really get to see people. So to see people and to exchange all of that energy, there's a lot of energy exchange. By the end of the night, I was ready to go lay down somewhere. But in the fashion that it is, that didn't happen. We had an after party, and I put an after party together in like 2 hours. At 11:30, I was able to have everything greenlit, and we had an after party. We didn't leave there till 6 a.m. I'm telling you, man, our people know how to enjoy themselves. And it ain't like we standing on tables and shit and couches and, you know, getting pissy drunk or nothing. No, we just enjoy each other's company. You know what I mean? People was vibing. It was non-alcoholic. People were vibing. You know what I mean? I went to the store, got a whole bunch of beverages, juices and all kind of stuff, waters. The DJ came through, bodied that shit. DJ say, yo, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I got there at 2 a.m. type shit. Like I opened the door at 2 a.m., right? Because the event was over at like 1. And I didn't have nobody to help me pack up. And I'm still I still got a business going. So 2 a.m., boom. Everybody was chilling, you know what I mean? I'm playing music off the iPhone because the DJ, there was 2 DJ options on some last minute shit. And the way that they was charging, I'm like, my nigga, this is not Travis Scott. This is Schoolie Red. Like, what do you put? What kind of extra sauce is that, bro? You know what I mean? Like, goddamn it. You know, am I paying for the PJ, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? But we got a nice DJ, came out of nowhere and saved the night. The difference between a motherfucking playlist party and a DJ party is the difference between, goddamn it, fool's gold and some 14 carats, man. It's completely different. He came through and he rescued that shit. He gave it a 5. Everybody was vibing. But one of the greatest things about our people is amongst our people are some of the most talented, some of the most quote unquote, and it'd be the talented ones that, you know, you see the roster of talented people who are on the stage, but you don't know about the ones that are not on the stage, that didn't get on the roster yet. That right there is like a watershed moment because it's called a discovery moment. You discover greatness. And I like to be amongst greatness, but I also like to discover greatness in real time. So everything that happened at the after party was in real time. And I'm going to coin a phrase, and I started saying it that night, that Atlanta is a polarity place, right? It has polarities to it. So Atlanta's known for Magic City, right? But for the non-ether Godfest strong end, we have magic in the city, right? Not Sex in the City, magic with a K in the city. So you got on one pole Magic City, but then on the other pole you got magic in the city, because the quality, the pedigree, you understand? The stock, right? Of people. We say quality of membership, not quantity. We don't need 100,000 nincompoops and dun-dun-dun-duns, you know what I mean? That's not giving, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing, you could do nothing with that. That's just like World War Z, my nigga. But if you get 100 people with some quality, you know what I'm saying? The chosen ones and whatnot, when 3 of them, when there's more than 2 and they gather in his name, that's when the magic happens. You feel me? The cheat code is the gathering. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince anybody of anything. I said what I said. You know? The cheat code is the gathering. So you wanna go check the thing and yeah? So, you know, is this the hole? Brother man.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That'd be crazy on some old goddamn reggae fest. So the people came out. Brother Rich put on an excellent demonstration, something that I've never been to. It wasn't a lecture. It wasn't hearing people trying to talk you to death. Yeah, shout out to everybody that copped that Bobby hoodie though. This was the hottest one this weekend, outside the album. This was the Bobby hoodie and the Sabi right after that. They was eating. They loved it. And yeah, this is Black Future Month, by the way, because this is not Black History. Bobby is Black Future. The babies are going to be talking about Bobby like he's MLK. Pop in there and see what's goody and let me know. Black Future Month. These are futurists right here. This is not the past. Dr. Sabi, Dr. Delbert Blair, right? Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Dr. Africa, Dick Gregory, all about our Black future. These are Black futurists like Octavia Butler. These are Afrofuturists, okay? And they're going to be talking about them in 100 years. Facts. I put everything on that, you know what I mean? So we celebrate them in Black Future Month The master teachers are the ones that got us to the future. They told me about 2 decades ago that we were going to be where we at right now. So this strong in another dry run of what community looks like, another dry run of what it would really look like, another dress rehearsal about what a real nation will actually look like. I saw it, and a few thousand people saw it with me. A few thousand people saw it with me, y'all. We don't got nothing to worry about. We just need to continue working in tandem with each other and supporting one another, not from the sidelines, but in real time, IRL, in real life, flesh to flesh, eye to eye type shit, exchanging energy, exchanging information, not exchanging trauma, not exchanging rumors, not exchanging gossip, not exchanging lust, not exchanging none of that, not exchanging baggage. Exchange the better part of you. Exchange the part of you that you bring to the party when you dress for the party and whatnot. A lot of us got work to do, and a lot of us are currently working. But when we come together, it's how we are able to measure the level of work we're doing. How the hell are you going to measure the work that either you need to put in or you've put in if you don't come amongst your people and gather? Right? Shout out to Eye Opener. I'm coming to any event where the promoter's not janky. I'm coming to any promoter's event that just handles the business correctly and knows my worth. I'm willing to work with any promoter at the end of the day because, yo, I'm available to do the work. Some people are not available. I'm available until I'm not, type shit. One day I won't be, but I'm available until I'm not. And one of the better reasons for us to do these events is because we bring the people out. And it's really about the people meeting one another when they're out. Yeah, we're going to take a picture. Y'all get to see me, but you know that you're going to see me on Monday, on Thursday. But the person that you see from your city that you didn't even know lived in your city, that's the key. The person that you meet from across the world, that's the key. Do you know how many people from Mississippi was there? Shout out to anybody in Mississippi in the chat right now. Y'all need to start a chapter of Black Magic, of Urban X TV, of Know the Ledger 444. Just open up a chapter and you are going to bring the people there. Mississippi was the deepest state in Atlanta next to the Carolinas. The Carolinas might as well call themselves Atlanta. Atlanta. Carolina or Atlanta? Which one sounds better? Because it don't even need to be a separate state. It don't even need to be a separate state. It's all one at this point. Atlanta. Type shit. You know what I mean? Carolinas, y'all love Atlanta. Y'all love us. Y'all be there religiously. You know? Yo, it was magical. Here's the lineup of people who came on the stage, and if I forget, pardon me. Dr. B. Serious, bodied it. Aaron Lyons, bodied it. Billy Carson, bodied it. Cambada, bodied it. B-Dell, 1014, bodied it. Everybody was doing their own thing. You know? Everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody was presenting their art the way that they see it. Poetry, spoken word, drumming, you know, all of that was on display. Blue Pillar, aka Po Pablo, KT the Arts Degree, huh? Highlight of my night. You know, I'm biased because that's my brothers, but they was the highlight of the night. They brought the house down. And of course, I came and followed up and whatnot, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was intimidated. This nigga Blue had a 10-minute thing, bro. I had 10 bars. I had to go back and put them bars together and get my shit together and get right. You know what I mean? And there's only one discrepancy that I'm beating myself up about, you know, and I have to go back in time and fix it, is that I didn't give the DJ the Facts remix as my intro music. I didn't fucking come out to the Facts remix, bro. I squandered the opportunity to be on the world's biggest stage and to come out to the motherfucking dun 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 with the surround sound. God damn it. There was a lot going on, I promise you. The minute the line opened up, I couldn't leave my booth. I couldn't even start writing my rhymes and finish up things like, you know, I wasn't even, you know, it's a lot. I don't even want to get into it. But it was a lot. It was a lot. I promise you. It was a lot. You know, the energy exchange was very heavy. I must have taken 800 pictures and 500 hugs and whatnot. And then I was doing nonstop commerce. So it was a lot of energy exchange, you know. And I'm grateful for it because this whole thing is about energy, you know. And I'm going to use that energy to make the best out of every fucking situation. Like, my battery is charged up. This is hibernation season, mind you. Like, niggas is hibernating on some real squirrel shit type shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is hibernation season. It's not the summertime. This is the death season. But I'm able to take all that energy and do something with it. For real, for real. You know? I'm able to do something with it creatively and whatnot. The event was special. We did the after party. It was special. The next day we had the Super Bowl party. Special. Everything was legendary, y'all. Everything was legendary. We got to see the halftime show with a room full of mutants and whatnot. And it gave what it was supposed to give. Kendrick Lamar showed up. Kendrick Lamar bodied it. Kendrick Lamar stood on business. Kendrick Lamar made Donald Trump's toupee tilt to the side, my niggas. Donald Trump didn't go home and go to sleep feeling real confident about his whiteness last night. He didn't go home and say, we got these niggas. They're never gonna get back. He didn't go home saying checkmate. You know what I mean? Touchdown on these niggas. He did not do that. After he saw with the Philadelphia Eagles, heavily melanated team, by the way, type shit. Shout out to Philly. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. He spoke directly to power. Uncle Sam. Uncle Samuel. Right? Reviving the character from the Django and whatnot. Uncle Samuel, who is the Democrat. He's the Democrat. He's the us version of the tether version of us, right? He's the quote unquote lower part of us. He's the part of the party that's dying and whatnot. He's our what W.E.B. Du Bois spoke of when he spoke about second conscious, right? The shit when you code switch, whoever the fuck that person becomes when you code switching, who is that nigga? You don't even know. But him. That was Sam Jackson. That was Uncle Sam. You know what I mean? Double consciousness is what W.E.B. Du Bois called it. Who's from the Talented 10th. Who's like Tookie Williams to the Boule niggas. You know what I'm saying? Alabama was fucking deep, yo. Alabama and Mississippi, we need to talk. We need to talk. Where y'all at? You know what I mean? Louisiana, Alabama, Texas, Mississippi, we need to talk. Let's all create a coalition. Let's sign some contracts. In private, let's merge our resources and let's get busy. And the Carolinas, of course, I can't leave y'all out, but it's a block of power. It is a block of power. You know what I mean? We don't gotta suffer the way that we suffering. We don't have to wonder anymore. We don't have to try to figure this thing out. It's been figured out. You all that you need. This is not feel good. This is facts. Kendrick said the revolution will not be televised. And he told Donald Trump, you picked the wrong year to be on that bullshit that you want. And you picked the wrong nigga. They not like us. They tap dance on these crackers all night, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? That's why we here right now. I feel the energy on the grid right now. New Orleans is charged. What the fuck would Lil Wayne have done? No disrespect to Weezy F Baby, but I didn't want to hear about your lollipop last night. Kendrick came and delivered. What artist, if not him, then who? Who could have got in front of Donald Trump and make Donald Trump, soil himself? He had to change the pins, man. That was too much black power that night. When he heard A minor, nigga, because, they fuck with the minors. This is a rapist. This is a PDF file. That's who Donald Trump is. They facilitated things with Epstein, Weinstein, you know what I mean? And Steen. He's the they. He's the they and not like us. They was getting that work. Kendrick told you where his roots is from. Huh? He's not a West Coast artist. He told you where his roots come from. He's from the SIP. He's from the Sippington. You know what I mean? He's from the SIP, y'all. They put in work. Ritual. Big ritual energy. Big ritual energy. Remember, energy don't have a distance and whatnot. If I was at the non-ether, then you was at the non-ether. I put the video on my YouTube behind the scenes. It's 11 minutes. You could go and watch it. You were there, right? Everybody has one representative. It's almost like me watching Congress talking and feeling mad that I'm not. Nigga, Congress represents me, nigga. I don't gotta be there. Congress is there. They represent the body of the people. So if somebody from Mississippi was out there, then all of Mississippi was there. You know what I mean? We showed up at the non-ether God Fest. We showed up at the Super Heru Super Bowl party. We showed up at the after party. We showing up tonight at Ital Gardens in New Orleans. Like, the show up is showing up. And whoever's supposed to be there is gonna be there. You feel me? It's two things. Either you part of history or you're not. Either you hear about it or you participate in it. You make the decision. I am not gonna hold nobody's hands to be a part of fucking history. You won't get me doing that. I don't got the energy for that. I make the call. We say, yo, I think you should be here. I think you should check this out. I think you should hear this. I think you should take this. And I think you should listen to this. And it is what it is. You know? Love is love. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? But we will not steer you wrong. Talk black to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get busy. I'm about to get busy tonight. I'm about to cook. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to cook. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This nigga cooked Donald Trump live in New Orleans. What are we talking about? Yeah, so Blue is in the building. I'm about to go get ready. You know what I mean? As you see, it's a production. This is gonna be history. Y'all can watch it on Zoom. Go ahead and get your tickets and whatnot. We'll have more recaps going out throughout the next few days, behind the scenes and stuff like that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you're not a Patreon, join the Patreon. If you're not a member of this channel, become a member. We need full support from everybody. We want y'all to count. We want to be able to count your heads, pause, and know that the support is there. We don't want to try to figure it out, because when everybody link up in real life, it's real energy. It's a real exchange. This is not a facade. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real right here. This is a real life operation taking place in real time. The album is out. It's classic. The album is out. It's classic. When you get it on Buy Me a Coffee, we'll send you the digital copy right away, and then you get the physical copy mailed to you. Make sure you leave your address, and I will sign it. Leave me the name that you want me to sign it in. Sometimes your government name is not the name you want me to sign it in. So just be able to reiterate that. And with that being said, peace, love, and light. We getting ready for our lecture. We will see y'all in the building. Peace.